Christian Scott may be the next Jacob deGrom, but not in the way that you're thinking. Another abysmal game by our New York Mets offense, almost getting no hit. 2 outs in the ninth. JD Martinez, as we all know, comes through with the clutch home run, but we're already down 4 runs at that point. So to score 3 runs with 2 outs just wasn't realistic. Brandon Nimmo goes down early with an injury. I saw an article earlier right after the game that was posted. Looks like he is not going to be out long term. Looks like he's going to be okay coming back from that. But if we're going down the lineup, I mean, Tyrone Taylor, 0 for 2. Starling Marte, 0 for 4. Lindor, 0 for 4. Alonso, 0 for 3. McNeil, 0 for 3. Bader, 0 for 3. Beatty, 0 for 4. Nito, 0 for 1. What is going on with this New York Mets offense? And to top it all off, we have a young phenom pitcher in Christian Scott who goes 6 innings, gives up 3 runs. And yeah, it's an okay start, but he looked pretty damn good out there. He was striking guys out left and right, gave up a dinger, but he is getting Jacob deGrom, and that's what I mean by that. I'm not saying he's got Jacob deGrom talent, but another guy, a young phenom pitcher who comes up to our organization, and it just seems when he pitches, we cannot score runs. And that has been a trend for the Mets in the last, 5 or 6 years ongoing. Every time a pitcher has a great start or an above average start or there's a lot of hype going into it, our offense just stops clicking. And that is an issue. And that's something that David Stern's next offseason is going to have to exist. I had an MLB executive tell me not too long ago, and I put it on one of our former videos, that the Mets just lack elite talent. When you go up and down the board, there's way too many guys hitting sub 250 on this team. Alonso, 215. Lindor, 207. I'm looking right. Starling Marte, a guy that doesn't have a ton of power, who's supposed to be on base, stealing bases, has an on base percentage of 303 and is hitting 255. Brandon Nimmo's at 228. I understand Nimmo's had a couple good weeks these past couple weeks, but everybody's sub 250. Brett Beatty, 244. DJ Stewart, 185. Just everybody you go to seems to be hitting sub 250. Like I said earlier, this team right now is lacking elite talent. And when we heard in the offseason that Eric Chavez was going to be coming back and be the hitting guru, he was sorry to the team that he left last year, and the 101 win team, that's who they are. What's going on? Because this team is dropping, and they are dropping fast. And we're going to find ourselves out of a wild card race before July. And that's really unfortunate for this team because we had a lot of expectations. I know around MLB they were saying, oh, well, we're just a wild card team. But screw that. Let's actually make the wild card first. This is, people get mad at my friend Joe and Clark who comes on here and screams that this is a 75-win team. It's hard to debate him right now. I know Senga's out, but this lineup is majorly is intact. Alonso cried for protection these last couple of seasons. Now you have JD Martinez, a perennial slugger, hitting right behind him, who hit in the 270s last year, over 30 bombs, over 100 RBIs, and regardless of protection, Alonso is still swinging out of his shoes. I don't understand the approach right now, and yes, maybe a little frustration. It probably is, and tomorrow will probably light the Braves up just to shut me up, but it's very frustrating being a Mets fan right now, and I know you guys, the listener, absolutely agrees with me. So hopefully we can get this damn rubber game and get something started into this next week, because I don't want to see us falling out of this wild card race before July. Steve Cohen, I know you don't want empty seats in the stadium in July. Frustrating. Let's grab this rubber game. Let's go, Mets.